So, what you see here is light which is more prevalent at the bottom than at the top. Now, that does not make much sense. I'll tell you why. Because the brightness in the sky is higher than the brightness that is down at the bottom, which is where other houses are. This light is being emitted from a technology that is in my neighborhood. Neighbors are aware of the technology's presence, and they believe that it is the government's. I'm thinking that the government is unaware of this technology, and that the government has been lied to by the group that possesses it. Look at the blinking on the left-hand side of the holes that the rope goes through near the top. Somebody decided that it would be a good idea to use me as the fall guy. The government has agreed with the plan only because I am a man who is with the disease of addiction. I believe that falsified documents that support a different reality have been presented to the government by employees within the neighborhood who are trying to get me moved out of my home because of what happens in the privacy of it. I have been trying to get help from this situation going on for a long time. And I've not gotten the assistance that I need. I believe that the media has been blocked by the police. They have been instructed not to intervene. And if the government has been made aware of this technology, they may have instructed media not to report it because they want to keep it and use it. Now, the blinds are completely closed. They have been the entire time. I've not touched them. My neighbors care way too much what the fuck I do in the privacy of my own home. It runs the full gamut, from some having an issue of me being gay. For some, it's an issue of having the disease of addiction. For others, it's my talking inside of my own home that they claim is a mental illness. The police want to use this technology, which allows them to surveil and not be detected, by altering the environment in which we live so they appear to be not there. This technology is illegal, as it alters the view of somebody seeing it, of the real world. It's creating delusions. And that is an illegal act. My rights have been removed from me. My neighbors may even have been given information obtained from inside my home by the group and not stood up for my rights. They don't stand up for my rights because they love to know the information that is illegally gathered. And because this group is supposed to help them get what they want me to move. This technology is the biggest environmental, psychological, physical threat to our world. This technology is similar to R&M, remote neural monitoring, which is also being used. It does a lot of different things. I would need the full report of this technology, honestly, in order to determine whether it is beneficial or negative. But I'm never given any information about anything. All I know is this technology is so pervasive in our environment that it masks what is there. Altering the sky by being in trees and off of the roofs of homes, creating a fake sky and not revealing what is really there. Government seems to like tricking the people. They think it's fun and a way to control them. Just turn on the news. You're getting tricked. Ironically, the news is what I need. But the government will tell them, no, don't report it. Just like they told them. No, you're going to tell this narrative with 9/11. And media bowed to it. And they're still bowing to a government that lies. To a government that deceives, to a government that does not represent the people. It's too bright. Maybe this will help. Let me remind you of a simple law of light, a visible light, that you can see very clearly is being violated. In the right hand, window pane, near the top, you see a bulge of light. That means that it is in excess of light, because light that is in the visual spectrum does not make it disappear. What this means is that it is additional light being cast specifically at the point where you see the bulge. If it were uniformly being distributed, it would appear the same all across the window, and it does not. I don't know if it's going to be right. Probably. Let me try anyway. When have you ever seen blue? Right? Look at that. So, not only do I get to experience a shorter life as a result of microwave energy being directed at my head and my body. But there's UV light. That is known to cause blindness, cataracts, and skin cancer. This technology is good for one thing: the way it's being used. Death. Maybe that's why the government likes it. It seems to have a thing for killing people. Wake up. There's things happening around the world that you are unaware of. Pay attention. And you'll learn more than you ever wanted to know. Have a good afternoon and do some research. You'll learn something new.